ตองลงมาปิดไฟแป๊บ Heal yourself first, get yourself strong, healthy, and don't get sick. This is the first thing that you need to know. Okay, ปิดหมดละ So I give you 10-minute time. Make a habit. If you can spend 10 minutes a day for your own health, wisdom, energy, in order to help people more. I think that is worth too. 10 minutes is not much what you're doing. Okay, we're wasting time talking for nothing more than 10 minutes. Gradually collect the energy. And feel calm and peace inside you. Feel calm and peace inside you. Rest. So we work on the arm, okay, the arm and leg, the arm here. So now today, so you there are more and more very practical in the West, because the West, since the beginning of anatomy, they make tremendous improvement. And now there is a physical part, but the energetic part, they don't know how to prove it, you know. But we know that we have qi. Why? Because we need to breathe in air into us. Energy, life force. So sometimes we look at the air, the space here, nothing. But it contains a life force that gives us life. Okay. So in this part, you are working with actually understand. You have to have an idea, simple idea. Don't complicate. You don't have to remember all the muscle. Okay, that is a lot of work to study. Okay, but like this one, for the arm to their attachment. So you see the attachment of the arm is go to the chest here. 1, 2, 3, go to the chest. All of them the same. So this is anatomy, and this is the meridian, pericardium. Okay, and this is more detail coming up. This muscle here go to the thumb, and this to the pink, and the back here go to the. We're going to do later on, and back here go to the back finger. There's the one line going over. Okay, and that is the triple warmer and meridian. So and this is the small intestine from here run into the pinky. So there are very similarity thing that we can. So remember this line: 1 line, 2 line to the thumb, 3 line to the pinky finger. You cover the major part. And the joints. So you have all the joint here. So this muscle, you see, this muscle connecting to this upper bone, extend out the muscle, and these are 2 big tendons that pull. Oftentimes, this tendon can get a big trouble because it's too tight and pull the arm and finger. So the muscle, you need to loosen it and loosening the tendon. Okay, and also the arm and the hand here, also many tendons, and oftentimes it can be contracting, and it make all your tendon tight. Okay, so that is that's the back that we will do in the back, and this one gives you another idea how the finger, how much tendon are going to the every single finger. So this is a big muscle tendon here. This muscle and connecting to the big tendon. So this one here is a major tendon. If this one don't work, big trouble, because you control all 5. So here, going down into 5 major fingers, that is when you twist, you see here, okay? And this one control 5 major tendons, okay? In the back, which we're going to do that, okay? Now, oftentimes, we get trouble in this, the joint and the muscle, okay? Now, the same thing like the hip. So now we're going to work on, so this tendon, big tendon, okay? So you use a round one hammer, vibrating until it loose. Vibration, it loose very quick. It loosen very quick, okay? So we also do the front part of the shoulder, okay? And so this tendon of the ligament, so many different ligaments that control our finger, because this radius, that's important because this radius can move. Okay, ulna cannot move. So radius on the thumb area can move this way. So we call counterclockwise, clockwise, and counterclockwise. Okay, so clockwise, twist, counterclockwise, twist. Okay, so that is the radius and the ulna can be moved. Okay. The shoulder we also worked on yesterday. Okay, so if you understand all this, so on the back we are working the other day. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, all this major. This is the socket here. Okay, short head of the bicep here. So this bicep also be important, you know. Okay, so you have, so some of the major point, if you can hammer and make sure, so this muscle go this way, this muscle go this way, and this muscle come this way, and this one go this way, and this one go this way. So you sometimes you look at the muscle and you have idea. So this one, the bone, go this way, and the other muscle go that way. So all of them have a certain function of the muscle. If you have the idea, it's very easy for you to feel it and you work on it. But human body is very complicated also, yeah. So now we'll go down to the front part of the leg. And that is, again, you see this muscle go across, connect the tendon, muscle tendon. So the arm attach a lot. It's just like we have to move. If you look at a puppet, if they want to move a different way, they have so many strings in order to pull them to move. So it's a good idea that this is the junction of all these arms have support connecting to the body. And if all these things are tight or tension, it's creating problem, okay? Now we're gonna go down to the leg. Oh, this is the side way. We have the front leg. We finish the front. So front part, we have important part of the knee. So the groin area down here, okay, all the way down. So this time I give you a simple way to front. We start with the back, come back to the front, and we turn to the left and to the right. So you have the whole body covered, okay? And easy to remember. And when you work on it, because you have to decide which side you want to start first. Yeah. So usually I will start with the back, because that is the spinal cord, the bladder meridian, or we call the West known as parasympathetic mode. So this parasympathetic mode is very important into the whole system. And the body have to maintain, because the culture of us is everything fast, everything very fast. But sometimes our brain system and our organ cannot go that fast as the technique we have now. So the body cannot work that way, that fast, you know. Even our mind can think very fast, but it not use that fast. So that's why it's creating tremendous stress. And the stress, we already talked many times, that affecting the number one, affecting the digestion system. That is number one. You have no food supply come in. Number two, affecting the absorption system. Now you're big trouble. You're gonna carry the nutrition that already digest into the cells that they need energy all the time to run the operation. And elimination, you cannot get the waste out, okay? So elimination, when you are stressed, number one, the breathing gets trouble. That's the biggest waste out of the body, the biggest weight. And the waste don't go out in few minutes. We have life-threatening, okay? If you cannot get very well, all the toxic out very well, now you're living a half life. People are living half life. And the urine is the waste from the waste material from the blood. It's a waste material from the blood. And the stool, the waste material from the food we eat. So that's why if you don't really make sure all these three systems are working well, and there is so much involved with the sympathetic and parasympathetic, especially the back. You understand that? You understand what the important part of working on the back, the four line there, okay? And you do a good job, the people really feel good. Yeah, they really feel good for a long. That means they never feel that good for a long time, you know, because you let it calm, because this back tie pull everything, okay? So we on the page arm, leg, the muscle, okay, and so you have the major part is the groin area here. The major part is the groin area, and so here, this area gonna pose tremendous problem here. So the hip here, so this area down, very big problem. So you have to scoop this way, and we go to this big muscle. This is a big muscle, okay? So this big muscle, so we have the same middle line, and you clear them out in this line going down. Now, if you look carefully, if you look both sides, is the nerve, the blood. the circulation of femoral pulse, you have the vein and artery, okay? Vein and artery. And it's big. And oftentimes it's twisted. It's twisted because of the way we work on ourselves. Knee is very complicated. So this is a big tendon that when we work on the side, you get more on that. But in the front, you have this tendon, okay, on this tendon. So don't worry, because we have a whole session for you to see. And I have the therapist to show you how the session will do. So the knee, so have an idea of different side of the knee, and this is the back of the knee, is the front. So this is the front again. Okay. And we go back to the toes, to the leg, the feet, and between the hole of the feet, there is a key. So page 30, you have hammering the knee. So it's very important. Get all the tendon out of the knee, that's all. Don't let them clog in. And you go down to the feet. When you go down to the feet, you are hammering on the feet. And that's page 31. So you're hammering on the joint. Okay, so on page 31, you hand the same thing again, because this is the joint this way. So there are two muscle tendon, two sets. One set pull this way, one set pull this way. Go across each other. Okay. So from here, go down, you pull on the other end of the joint, and from here up there, it's connecting to the upper one. So they're always, it's just like you look at this is the center, it's just like, I don't know, I don't get the picture on here. The joint on the ankle and the knee. Okay, so the joint there now, and you go into between the toes. So so we come up to this knee joint. This is the joint. Now we come up to this joint. So very good to see the bone. And this muscle connect here, this muscle connecting to here. They connect. So you have to make sure all this is open and not tight on this area. Okay? Now between here, the toes. And this is the major part. You need a flat one, go between this. Because we call in the legs, we have 8 evil wings. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 evil wings. Usually, a lot of stagnant energy, bad energy, the body try to push it. And sometimes, this tip is closed. Okay? So, you cannot get out. So if you pull toe by toes, okay, and you open this and let them get out, and you bend them out, they get out. And the body really appreciates that, because sometimes, the body have too many problems, and all this sick energy, all they do is toxic sick energy they're pushing out. If they cannot if they cannot get rid of it, toxic and sick energy, sick wind, or we call sick wind, and accumulate too long, become very sick, or we call evil wind now, very evil, running over. So if we cannot get rid of it, we have to find a place to store them. And it's very, we call hazardous waste material, very dangerous waste material, because the body don't know what to do with it. If you can help them get rid of it, the body really appreciate it. Because they know that this is very toxic, but they have no way, because all blocked, no way to get out. So that's why, if you understand all this, very simple to do thing, and you are more smart and wisdom to do something. Very, okay? So let's get the, want to come up, quick. Yes. So you face up this side. Yeah. Without, you take the pen or the shirt. You put the shirt down. Now we finish all the front. Okay. Now take your pen. That's good. You have underwear. That's clean. Okay.